Sun in Virgo in the 7th house for Pisces rising writers. What happens when your voice is born in conversation? What happens when your truth is refined by the presence of another? When clarity becomes your compass and writing becomes your way of relating? This is the journey of Pisces rising with Sun in Virgo in the 7th house. And for the writer, this is the path from emotional diffusion to precise connection, from solitude to sacred dialogue. The 7th house is the house of the mirror, the place where we meet the other, where we form partnerships, create balance, engage in reflection. And with the sun here, you learn who you are by how you relate. Now add Virgo, discerning, humble, service-minded, and you get a writer who wants every word to matter, who edits with care, who observes with heart, who speaks to build trust. As a Pisces rising, you begin life as the dreamer, the empath, who feels without needing facts. You absorb, you merge, you imagine, but the sun in Virgo grounds you. It says, you must define. You must shape your insight into something useful, something shareable, something clear. As a writer, this means learning to speak, not just from feeling, but from craft, to serve the reader not just with emotion, but with precision. You may be drawn to relationships, to themes of healing, to quiet questions like, how do we connect without losing ourselves? How do we serve without disappearing? How do we write in a way that builds trust? You write with honest clarity, subtle intelligence, dialogues that feel real, characters who grow through partnership and reflection. You are not flashy, you are faithful, not dramatic, but genuine. You write with intention, with kindness, with respect for your reader's experience. You may write about relationships, emotional caretaking, healing through honesty, about loving without losing yourself, about boundaries, connection, and growth through respecting both. Your characters may seek balance, they may try too hard to fix others, and learn to love without control. They may struggle with silence, or feel more comfortable being useful than being known, just like you. But here's the challenge. Virgo can critique too quickly, the 7th house can mirror too much. You may lose your voice by trying to perfect it for others. You may over-edit, over-accommodate, overthink your tone. You may try to keep the peace instead of speaking your truth. But the lesson here is this: service does not mean silence. Care does not require self-erasure. Clarity doesn't have to cost connection. You heal when you write with honesty, when you say what's true, even if you tremble. You heal when you stop polishing your feelings until they disappear. When you realize that a sentence doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be present. Your readers come to you for grounded insight, for language that respects complexity, for writing that listens even as it speaks. They don't need you to fix them, they just want to feel seen. And when you write from your perceptive Virgo sun in your 7th house of connection, you give them that. You may be drawn to relationship-centered fiction, essays about healing, editorial work, collaborations and co-authored memoirs, therapeutic or reflective nonfiction. You may also thrive as an editor, coach, writing partner, or literary guide, not to lead from above, but to walk beside, to build trust, one word at a time. 7th house Virgo voices are quiet, precise, and wise. Their honest, humorous, grace-filled prose makes imperfection feel holy. They can dissect love with tenderness and clarity. So if you are a Pisces rising writer, with your sun in Virgo in the 7th house, you are the writer who is here to offer understanding, to connect with others through clarity, to create work that heals, not by fixing, but by witnessing. Write like you are in dialogue, and when you bring your care to the craft, Your voice becomes a magic mirror, where your readers can see themselves in the reflection. But they can also see you, and in that mutual exchange, your writing rises to its real potential to become a true bond between strangers. And that ends our astrological analysis. Please like and subscribe, and why not check out your moon placement next? Happy writing!